we look at Harriet Tubman, we always see this, of what's seen in history. It's always this picture of a stoic, elder Black woman. And she was actually really young when she did this. She was like in her like mid to late 20s and did this well into her 40s. And also that she had a sense of humor. Like she wasn't, of course, like she took this job and this burden and this mission very seriously, but she carried it very gracefully and made herself really light. Like I think one of my favorite bits of research, because this helped me out when I was writing the comic book, because I had a little bit of trouble of like breaking in and finding that connection. Because at the end of the day, yes, this is Harriet Tubman. She really existed, but it's still a character named Harriet Tubman.
Right.
And there still needs to be a narrative. So one of the things that I found, Harriet was leading a family to freedom, and they were going to Canada. And it was a really stressful mission because Harriet Tubman's identity had leaked. She went by Moses, and everyone thought it was like this white man. But they found out, like, oh, okay, it's Harriet Tubman, this 4'11" Black woman. Bounty is on her head for tons of money. No one knows the exact rate. It went from like $900 to $40,000, which is a. Oh wait, can I curse on this?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, okay, which is like a shit $1 trillion back in like 1860.
Yeah.
So this was like a really stressful time. People are like now hunting Harriet Tubman. There's dogs, there's bounties, there's people all across America trying to find this one woman who's considered the most dangerous person in America for leading slaves to freedom. And this, the father was having a panic attack because he thought he made a mistake. Because they were allowed to, as a slave family, they were allowed to sleep inside the house. They were allowed to have shoes, and which is like really dehumanized. Like, oh, like, hey, like we have it good. Like they gave us shoes, you know. I think we should just ride this slavery thing out. Like they gave us shoes. We're allowed to sleep inside the house with, a lantern heat, that heats the room. So maybe we should ride this out. But he thought he made a mistake. And especially because now it's like, okay, I got to travel with this woman who like thousands of people are hunting her down. And if they find her and my family, they're going to kill us viciously and make an example. So he started to have a panic attack in the middle of the night. He doesn't know he's having a panic attack because it's, 1860s. He doesn't know what's happening to him. He just lost control of his body. And Harriet Tubman just walked up to this man, this like giant Black man. And everyone's like, oh shit, she's going to shoot him. Because Harriet Tubman was like known for like, yeah, you ain't going to mess up my mission. Because if you mess this up, we all die. Yeah. So everyone thought like this little woman's going to shoot him. So she just walked up to him and like put her hands on his shoulders and started talking to him. And then she made him laugh. Like, and then he was like relaxed and he was calm. And then I was like, wait, that's who Harriet Tubman is. Yeah. In the face of stress, in the face of the monster of racism, white supremacy, slavery, this woman will make time to make herself light, and also show up and also literally laugh in the face of danger. And
that's quite inspiring. Like, I feel like I could use a bit of that myself because I'm somebody who gets tense like throughout life. Like I'm somebody who, we were like literally before we were recording, we were just having a conversation about how like life gets so busy and crammed. And I have so much respect for the people who could kind of like you said, find the joy like in catastrophe. Like a comedian of some sorts, like essentially.
Yeah. Like she was funny and had lots of wit and yet like exactly like a comedian. And I really, I think like my girlfriend was making fun of me because I believe in affirmations and stuff. And I had a thing where my affirmation was about being fun in every circumstance and able to bring levity in every circumstance. And she was like, damn, so you have to like affirm to be fun? I'm like, no, but just like, because right now, everyone, I'm also the founder of a publishing company called Kingwood Comics, everybody. Order from kingwoodcomics.com. And we're publishing other creators in 2024. Right now it's just me and my own comics, but, we're going to be taking on more people. And it's a little bit a lot for me because I'm used to just creating my own thing.
That sentiment of like giving yourself the affirmation to wherever you go to bring fun with you, that makes a lot of sense to me, because it's like you're going to be in these kind of stressful situations where you're responsible for so many things. So I think a daily reminder like, hey, this is a lot on my plate right now. But like when you think about it, this is kind of badass. And I'm lucky to be doing this. So kind of like keeping that in mind and reminding you every single day to have fun with it. I don't think that sounds crazy at all. That makes perfect sense.